The Golden Age of ancient Greece, around the 5th century BCE, is often celebrated for its philosophy, art, and democracy. But how were women viewed during this time? Let's explore. In ancient Greece, women's roles were mostly limited to the private sphere, home and family. They had fewer rights than men and were often seen as the caretakers of the household. Women primarily managed domestic duties. They were in charge of spinning, weaving, and raising children. Public life, including voting or owning property, was restricted for them. While men dominated public life, participating in politics, philosophy, and military, women were largely excluded from such activities. Most intellectual circles, like those of Socrates and Plato, had no female voices. However, not all women were invisible. Some were revered as goddesses, like Athena, the goddess of wisdom. In religion, women had roles as priestesses, holding a respected position in society. Spartan women were a notable exception. Unlike other Greek city-states, Spartan women had more freedom. They were educated, could own land, and even trained in physical fitness to raise strong future warriors. In the arts, women's roles were limited too. While they weren't allowed to perform in the famous Greek theaters, they often appeared in plays through the chorus, and some were celebrated as poetesses like Sappho of Lesbos. Though restricted in many ways, women occasionally broke barriers. For example, philosophers like Hypatia would rise to fame in later periods, showing that the intellectual contributions of women were possible, even if rare. So, while most Greek women lived in the shadows of their male counterparts, their roles, whether as mothers, goddesses, or rare intellectuals, still left a mark on ancient Greek culture. The status of women in ancient Greece may have been limited, but their influence, though subtle, shaped the future of Western civilization. Today, we continue to celebrate their contributions in ways the ancient world never could. Thanks for watching. Want to learn more about the hidden figures in history? Hit like and subscribe.